dreaming, I glide with the moonlight. I'm rocking with the waves, you can see you looking real right. Texting your bitch, you will come over and turn like fall at the beach. What's up guys, AA14 here, and welcome back to my channel, AA14, back to a banger reaction video. Smash the like button right now, subscribe to this channel right now, reactions coming very, very soon. You know, things are changing here a little bit. You know, I'm just still keeping with the camera where it is right now because, you know, I still got to figure that whole thing out, you know, since I don't like much of the lighting, but I think I got it pretty settled right now. Alright guys, so today we're back to LoneE, childhood fears we all had. It's been a minute since I reacted to this guy. I've seen these videos, I saw this guy upload, so a lot of people uploaded. I wanted to watch them, but I couldn't. I waited so I could react them here with you. So guys, it's been so many months, it's not been too long today, right? Alright guys, so enough talking, let's get into the reacting. LoneE, childhood fears we all had. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Childhood fears.
Childhood fears. Okay. Last time. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Go back, hold on.
Childhood fears. Fear, an unpleasant emotion hardwired into all of us, caused by something we deem dangerous. Having fears can be subjective to each individual person, but there are a lot of fears that we all share in common, especially when we're younger. So today, I'm going to be talking about some childhood fears a lot of us had in common. First off, let's just talk about having a fear of the dark. Now, if you're saying you never were scared of the dark as a kid...
I was always scared of the dark. No, hold on. I got some stories, guys. I can tell. Hold on, I'm just telling them now, okay? So I don't gotta bring up again, all right? So I remember one time, you know, I think I was like near my 10s. I was like close to being a teenager. I was still living in the old house. It was when I filmed, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say this is where I would shower, you know, because since my parents were the ones who had, there's like the main bathroom and then the other bathroom. The other bathroom, my dad had that one. My parents share that bathroom now, so... yeah, so me and my brother, we showered in that bathroom, but the closet door was right next to it, and I was always scared of that closet. I was like, no more. I am showering in my dad's bathroom now. I'm going to brush my teeth downstairs. It was like complicated. Yeah, there is that. And another fear I had is that when I watched Halloween for the first time, well, the one in 2018, my bed faced the door directly. So I would never lay on my belly. I would always lay on my back, facing the door. So I would watch and make sure Michael didn't get me or anything. Or whatever. See you later in the video.
You're just lying, because this was definitely a top 1 fear of mine. There was just something so scary about being at the top of your basement staircase and staring down to the pitch dark void down there. In my mind, I thought every monster, ghost, or creature I could think of that was out to kill me was hiding in the depths of my basement.
Okay, I got this one thing. No, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna wait until he brings it up.
Basement of my house, and we would keep bottled water and snacks in my basement. So whenever I needed any of those, I had to go down there. And every time, I'd always slowly walk down and be on full alert when I was down there, because I watch enough horror movies to know that paranormal shit always starts or goes down the basement. And once I got everything I needed, I'd wait at the light switch and mentally prepare myself for what was about to go down.
You go turn it off and sprint up the stairs. That's what I do. Sometimes I still do that. When I watch videos and I get like that feeling that, oh my god, there's something here or whatever, or that the very monster I was watching is out coming to kill me, I would turn the lights and sprint up the stairs.
I flicked the light switch off and instantly started sprinting up the stairs.
Yep.
The instant I flicked the lights, a ghost was already behind me, chasing me, trying to drag me back down into the darkness. And this doesn't only apply to my basement. When I was younger, I always had a nightlight on the inside of my room whenever I go to sleep, because I couldn't for the life of me sleep without it. I would be so uncomfortable without it, sleeping.
Always needed a nightlight.
Thinking something's in my closet or under my bed. And I know you guys didn't like having your feet hanging out of your blanket.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. Nah, that was always the... Nah, I remember I do not know. I mean, sometimes... Do I still do it sometimes? No, I do not. I do not. When I'm sleeping, I do not have my feet out my blanket. I do not. That's scary as hell. Scary as hell. No, hold on. Deadass, I was not paying attention to what this man was saying. Go back.
Because I knew the instant I shut off the lights, a ghost was already behind me, chasing me, trying to drag me back down into the darkness. And this doesn't only apply to my basement. When I was younger, I always had a nightlight on the inside of my room whenever I go to sleep, because I couldn't for the life of me sleep without it. I would be so uncomfortable without it, sleeping in pure darkness, thinking something's in my closet or under my bed. And I know you guys didn't like having your feet hanging out of your blanket, because I did not. I always thought at night someone would pull my legs down and I'd just be dead. And to this day...
Or just when you're laying on the floor, there's like the hands under the bed and they'll pull you down. Yeah. I got fucking car like under my bed where like there's stuff like I can't. I used to like something like my old bed. I used to like be able to like fit. I used to like put my whole body under there and other things under there as well, but not anymore. They ain't not under there now. I can't. My cat can fit in there, so I like I put like cardboard pieces to like block off underneath my bed because my cat will get under it and scratch the bed, and I don't want that. So it's not because there's monsters under there. Actually, that could very well happen. So no. I put the cardboard so my cat does not scratch the inside of my bed and possibly make a hole and cotton everywhere. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm still scared to look out my window at night because I just know one of these days I'm gonna open my blinds and see a dark shadowy figure standing on the sidewalk staring right back at me.
Damn.
And for all I know, once I turn around, he's in my room. Hey, you could get out of my room, man. I'm not about to say it twice. You could get out. No? Oh, shit. Now let's talk about killer clowns. Now, if you were on the internet...
y'all remember the killer clown epidemic in 2016? Hold on.
In 2016...
Yeah!
If you remember the killer clown epidemic trend that was going around during the Halloween season. And it was basically a trend where a lot of people around North America would...
They brought back the fucking ice bucket challenge from around that time period. No, that was 2018, I think. So, yeah... So I swear to God, that killer clown shit Loki comes back this year. I might have to change one of the songs in my Halloween album to the fucking killer clown. Or I might just reference it. I don't know.
Dress up as killer clowns and walk around at night trying to scare people, which led to people posting about it all over social media, and eventually even the news picked up on the story, which plunged it into the mainstream. And I remember during this time, everyone was filled with anxiety and fear because, to be honest, these people could have been dangerous. I vividly remember watching videos like top 10 killer clown sightings and actually being scared of them. Because damn, it was always recorded in the scariest setting, like a dark highway, and the clown is standing like in front of someone's car and walking up to it. Like, hell nah, dude. At that point, I'm running him over. He's asking for it. And it was all the craze when you go back to school. Everyone would talk about how scary it would be to actually see one in real life. And I remember I had a friend who was absolutely terrified of clowns. If she ever saw one, she'd run away and start seriously crying. Like, it was bad. Because one Halloween, someone came to school dressed as a killer clown, and when she saw that someone was dressed as one, she started bawling her eyes out nearly instantly. Now let's talk about loud noises. Now, growing up, I absolutely...
It's not more of a fear, it's more of like a startle. Well, except for thunderstorms or whatever. Yeah, that's what I see right here. But, whenever I hear like a loud noise or something like that, or I hear somebody, I get startled. So I go like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But thunderstorm, maybe... I don't remember. The most recent thing I heard is when I was sleeping. It was like early in the morning. I heard a thunderstorm. I was like, oh shit. So I'll try to go back to sleep, and I did. And I woke up, and it was completely gone. So, yeah. And actually, the backyard was not destroyed. I was like, what the hell?
Despise loud noises, especially thunder from when it would rain. I remember always plugging my ears whenever it would thunderstorm, or even jumping a little from hearing it. Because I was scared it was going to possibly strike me or hit my house or something. And I know the chances are extremely slim, being 1 in 15,300, or this percent. But still, just the thought of it was enough to scare me and give me a fear of thunder and lightning. So whenever it would start thundering and I was outside, that was my cue to get...
Yeah, I was afraid of being outside in thunderstorms.
To this day, I still don't really like thunder, but only when I'm outside. If I'm inside, we're chilling. I purposely leave my window open when it rains while I sleep. It's super relaxing. Another loud noise that would scare me a lot was the sound of jets flying. So every year in my city, there's an air show that takes place where military pilots fly these jets and do these formations and stuff in the air, and they make the loudest noise ever. And you could hear it across the entire city all day long. It sounds like a rocket taking off. But when I was younger, I hated the sounds these jets made. And it would make me cry because I thought the world was coming to an end and thought people in the jets were going to drop bombs.
Okay, yeah, the Amber Alert noise or the National Weather Service noise, it's all annoying, man.
Young, cut me some slack. I thought the damn war was gonna end in 2012, man. I really did hate these jets, and to be honest, I still do to this day because I've never went and actually seen the Jets show. It's more of an annoyance than anything because the first thing I wake up to is hearing the sound of these loud-ass jets flying. And hearing it first thing when I wake up, my day's already ruined, man. Now let's talk about strangers. Now I know for a fact everyone's parents have told them to never trust strangers. Everybody knows the saying, stranger danger. But my mom definitely did and sort of hardwired it in my brain when I was younger, which is good advice, especially for children. But the type of strangers I was thinking about was dudes driving a free candy van or looked like murderers and serial killers. And obviously...
Let's be dead ass. No one drives in a fucking candy van these days. I mean, like... No one does that anymore. They just do shit online, man. It's fucking, yeah, it's fucking dangerous as fuck, man. What I envision like for the future to be is like that, like is certain technology from like our age, this current age, and like the way of life from the past, and also certain ways of life from this time, but like all of it like merged together into like one cool time period, which would be amazing. Like, yeah, I don't know. Y'all want to hear me talking about like the perfect ideal world? Let me know in the comments. I don't know.
No one's actually on the streets driving white vans that say free candy on it, but
Yeah,
man,
no one's
I
doing
just
that.
know I was always on the lookout for them just in case.
Sometimes I see white vans, I'm like, what the? I always get that feeling, man. You know, one thing I'm afraid of sometimes is people following me. That's one thing I'm afraid of. If I ever like catch somebody or I think somebody's following me. No, one time I thought somebody was following me. I was on the way home. It was a long drive. I forgot what the fuck I was doing. But I was the way home was straight, but I was at a roundabout and I turned right. And this mope kept going straight. So I was like, good. So there's a neighborhood and I looped around. So I just looped around and went back home. So yeah, I just lost him.
I'm trying to get kidnapped. Now let's talk about hell. Now when I was younger, I was really scared of doing something bad like swear.
Yeah, that's still like a biggest fucking fear, man. I'm gonna say a lot of things are like my biggest fear, like this is my biggest fear. Like I have a lot of big fears. That is the fucking biggest. Yeah.
Swearing, being mean, or doing something that was a sin, because I was terrified that I was gonna go to hell for it when I died. And this is gonna sound really stupid, but this was all because I watched a Simpsons episode where they were talking about heaven and hell. And there was this one part where Homer's family was suffering in hell, and I just imagined myself in those shoes, and well, I did not want that
Does not do that
to me as
justice.
well. So I made it my mission to stop using swear words and become a better person so I wouldn't have to be banished to the underworld when I died. It was bad, man. I legit had nightmares of being trapped in the pits of hell with scary demons all around me. And to be honest, probably after a week, I forgot all about it and stopped caring and went about my day normally. Now it's
No, okay. I already know what this is gonna be. I know what it's gonna be, but no, I'm gonna explain it again. Okay, so yeah, we all had that fear when we're kids. If you do bad things or if you sin, if you're not a good person, then you'll go to hell or whatever. Or we just have this idea of we have to have that perfect life in order to go to heaven, but no, we all fuck up. We all fall short of the glory of God. So the thing that will save us is our faith in Jesus Christ, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and it is solidified through works. Our faith has to be through works as well. We have to show that faith through works because faith without works is dead. So yeah, mainly through your faith, but you gotta support it and prove it through your not prove it, sorry, but yeah, kind of just support it with works. Like live that life. Don't just say. Don't say and profess. You also gotta show it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Now, dude, back in 20.
Okay, I'm gonna go back again. I was not. No, I'm not doing that.
Nightmares of being trapped in the pits of hell with scary demons all around me. And to be honest, probably after a week, I forgot all about it and stopped caring and went about my day normally. Now let's talk about 5 Nights at Freddy's. Now, dude, back in 2014 when 5 Nights at Freddy's released and all the big gaming YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were playing it, I was so obsessed with the entire series. Like, I used to watch every single video of them playing FNAF up to the 4th game. And I know everybody watched those game theory videos analyzing the lore of the game.
It's the most complicated lore in the history of lores, man. I watched all of those fucking lore videos are like fucking at least a fucking hour long. They're like, I saw one like 20 minutes, so I was like, okay, I like that. I watched, I think there's one in 20 minutes, but the one for an hour, it's, oh my god, it is the most I cannot understand that lore even if I try. I can think of what it is, but no.
Watching every single game theory upload on FNAF, like shit, I damn near had a PhD in FNAF lore. I could probably explain the entire timeline if I wanted to, but there was one video that truly scared the ever-living hell out of me, and it was this specific game theory video where he basically explained the lore of the first FNAF game and related it to an actual real-life murder case, where a man that was armed with a firearm killed 4 people working at a Chuck E. Cheese. And ever since hearing about the similarities of the case and the game, it made the game 10 times more creepy, and I was already scared of playing the game to begin with, because every time I'd watch someone on YouTube play it,
That
I'd be
might be
hiding in
nothing,
the
bro.
YouTube comment sections for the jump scares. Now we gotta talk about scary stories. Now I dabbled in a bit of scary stories in my free time, especially some.
Man, I gotta bring back the scary stories on the horror horde, man. I will make a scary story video when I come back from vacation, man. At least I'll attempt to. I'll either attempt it with the green screen or with the built-in blue screen. So.
When I was younger. But I never really read books like Goosebumps or anything like
Nah,
that.
I watched
It
the
didn't
movie.
really pique my interest as much. But I enjoyed reading this book called Scary
The only Goosebumps I've seen are the one with Jack Black as R.L. Stein.
Stories to Tell in the Dark. And it was a book
I ain't
with
watched that.
multiple short stories in it to choose from. And I remember reading these books a lot of the time. Every time we go to the library, I already knew I was borrowing that book. And the best part was, it was a 3-book series, so even more stories to read. You know, you might think like, oh, how do you get scared from a book? That's stupid.
And the demon jumped out. Scary shit.
But like, trust me, once you read one and really immerse yourself in it, you'll understand. But the stories in the book really scared the living shit out of me because they include these creepy drawings of monsters in them. Like, please tell me you're not getting scared seeing this when you're in elementary school. Yeah, that's right. To be honest, the artwork still creeps me out to this day. But not only did they have these sort of drawings, if you actually read the books and didn't skim through them, they talk about some gruesome, dark stuff that a kid in elementary school most definitely shouldn't be reading about. You guys can find out for yourself. But I don't know.
There's a lot of things that kids are doing this generation that they shouldn't be doing, man.
Why, as much as the books scared me, I was just eating these books up. I would reread them all the time. And this book series definitely piqued my interest in horror content in general.
Yeah, I know that guy.
There's a lot of horror content on social media.
Oh, Jack the
and
Killer.
being young and using the internet, there's been many times where I stumbled upon something scary. I know you guys remember that maze game where once you get to the end of it, you get jump scared by the girl from The Exorcist. Holy man, I remember doing that maze game and I got so scared from it.
I've never played it.
Genuinely scared to use the internet for weeks. Because all I could think of was getting jump scared again somehow by browsing. And this other time, I was watching a Bayesian Canadian Minecraft Hunger Games video, and I was scrolling through the comments, and I saw someone posted a link to something. And you know, being curious, I clicked it, and all of a sudden I get jump scared, and I hear loud static noises too. And I got so scared, I physically jumped and quickly went to close the tab. And holy shit.
Oh shit. What was bro looking at beforehand, man? I've seen that picture 1,000 times. What the fuck? Okay.
Dude, I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life than in that moment. That made me so scared to ever click on a random link ever again. And of course,
I had a situation recently. It wasn't scary, but like I think some individual like sent me a link. This person was like pretending to be somebody else. Yeah, I met the one guy who gave this person my number or some shit. Yeah, I think I mentioned him like the last reaction. Yeah, this motherfucker's, I don't know. I know for a fact this person isn't who they say they are. I know by it wasn't Apple and what Abby back on Snap. So yeah, I could tell. And yeah, so this person sent me a link, 2 links actually, and I was like, and it didn't say nothing. It didn't say what link it was. It didn't say a name I recognized. It gave no info. I was like, what the fuck is this? I did not click it. It took me like at least, I finally did click it, but it was just like an image. So yeah, like so I'm like, dude, send me the fucking image, like a fucking screenshot, man, you idiot. But yeah, it's like some fucking image. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it's fine.
I don't know about these posts on Facebook that say like, send this post to 10 other people in this month.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, I had a situation like that actually. No, it wasn't Facebook, but oh my god! Oh god! Oh shit! That's actually scary. Oh fuck! That's actually fucking horrifying. Oh! I'm just gonna fucking. No, I had a situation. Oh, that looks like the girl with the big eyes and the smile. I'm not saying her name, but that is actually my biggest fear. I swear to fuck, if I see this video, I'm gonna fucking quit YouTube. No, I'm just kidding, but that's terrifying, man. No, okay, I'll tell you something. So, in my car, my cousin, he like sent me he sent me something or a video where some girl was like possessed or something. I don't know what her name was that sent to this people. If you don't, then you'll get some curse. Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna click the fucking. That's scary, man. I'm sorry for those who were afraid. Yeah, fast forward if you like.
Be in your room tonight, or your mom's gonna die. Dude, reading these posts when I was younger had me stressing. Because I really thought those things were really going to happen. Like, of course, I didn't want no monster in my room at night or a family member dying. So I would send them to everybody on my Facebook friends list. And looking back...
Nah, I don't think I sent it to it. I don't. Did I send it anybody? Nah, I'm gonna check actually. I'm gonna see if I still have the message. Hold on. Do I still have it? Hold on. Do I still have the message? Let me check. Oh god damn it! It's not here. I don't have it. Sorry guys. I don't have it. Fuck. But yeah, it was basically it was some girl who died, and like, if you don't send it to this many people, then you'll get cursed or something, or bad luck would happen. I don't know. I think I sent it to somebody, but not like the required amount, whatever.
Back now, that was just so stupid. Hey, follow the socials. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.
Alright, I paused quite a lot. Oh shit, this video's fucking long. Guys, so that's it for this reaction. Like, subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next. This might take a while to upload actually, because I'll have to cut some parts down at least. But alright, that was a little scary. Alright, see you guys in the next reaction for another banger, which will probably not be in this room. Yeah, peace.
I always gotta be motivated. Gotta fucking move, be my star, man. Never gonna catch me in the back. Doing some tapping up on back. Get a good night, rest. You know we always on the rise. Our skill increasing more past 99.